Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be unboxing the new Ninja Slushi Professional Frozen Drink Maker. Have you ever wanted to make 7-Eleven Slurpees in the comfort of your own house? Watch this video and find out how. So you ready? Let's get into this. This is the Ninja Slushi Professional Frozen Drink Maker. What's that, you ask? Well, if you've ever been inside of a 7-Eleven or really any gas station for that matter, and you see those frozen drink machines with the little spigot with all the cups next to it, the most common being the 7-Eleven Slurpee, well, that's what this is. And it's something I've been waiting for Ninja to make for years and years and years. And I'll tell you what, this thing better be awesome. Anyway, here's a picture of the machine. There's 5 different presets, but you can also control the temperature here too, so that probably extends out what you can do with it. It holds 88 ounces, and it'll keep your slushie ready to drink for about 12 hours. Right here it says all you gotta do is pour in your wet ingredients, and the machine will do the rest of the work, so you don't have to add ice or anything like that. And right over here we have some pictures of boring drinks, along with their really fun drinks right next to it. So they're showing slushies, spiked slushies, frappuccinos, milkshakes, and frozen juice. Here's another picture of the machine along with all the parts. And then right down here, we have a picture of the consistency from the Ninja Slushi versus what you get if you try to make something like this in a blender. And if you've ever tried to do that, this is all too familiar. According to Ninja, you get a superior frozen drink experience, but then we got this little special symbol over here. So if we look down here, versus the BN800. The BN800 is a Ninja blender. So I'd say not really a fair comparison there, but it looks good on paper. And then down here, judging by the picture, all this stuff is obvious. Stays frozen longer, no watered down drinks, and smoother texture. Right here we have a little bit more information with a little bit better descriptions of each of these parts. More information about the presets and temperature control. And then down here there's those drinks again that were obscured by that tape. One thing that caught my eye is that Ninja has trademarked Whisper Chill Compressor, which basically means the thing has a compressor in it just like a compressor-based ice cream machine does, which is the reason it can freeze this stuff right in the machine without you having to do that for it. It'll be interesting to see exactly how much whisper is in this compressor because Ninja Kitchen has a horrible reputation of making things that are extremely loud. So hopefully that's not the case with this, because some of these slushies can take up to an hour to make, and if it's loud like a Ninja Creami, it's gonna make me gouge my eyeballs out. What do you say we open this up? Well, this one's different than most boxes because I can actually open this from the bottom. So let's do that. Whoa. Okay. Let's see what we got. First, we have the Ninja Quick Start Guide. In this, it just gives you a quick rundown of all the parts in the machine again, some examples of some different drinks here, how to make them, and how long they take, so that's pretty cool. Looks like we have a couple of recipes in here too, including a carbonated one. So that's kind of neat. How to use the control panel on the machine, and how to use the rinse cycle. Basically, you use the rinse cycle to kind of pre-clean the machine before you clean it. That way it gets rid of a lot of the sticky bits. What else we got? Here we have our safety instructions, and let's see if there's anything obvious. Don't submerge the motor base, okay. Don't add anything frozen in here, okay. Basically pretty obvious stuff. Okay, this is the breakdown of all the parts, what to do before you use it for the first time, information about required sugar content in your drinks. So they're telling us that we can't make a slushie without actual sugar, so we will find out about that. Alcohol guidelines, so evidently more is not better, and some more care and maintenance stuff. Wonderful. Right here is the Ninja Slushi Inspiration Guide. If you've ever seen any of my other Ninja reviews, you'll know that I really like these books because they're full of all kinds of different cool things that you can make with your machine. We'll just skip past all of this trash because we want to get to the inspiration stuff. Basically, it's a guide of how to use different types of things in the machine. And in the back, they're going to give you very specific different types of recipes in here. Like we've got a frozen mimosa right here, tropical juice slush, chocolate milkshake Kickstarter, cranberry lime slushy, sangria, you know, all that kind of stuff. These books are really cool. You could always go online and get recipes, but I really like it when they include stuff like this. I'm just old school and I like it, so leave me alone. Okay, this looks like the stand for your drink cup that goes at the bottom. And the only other thing we got here is the power cable, sort of wrapped up on top of the machine. And everything else is one piece. Go ahead and lift this top off here. Whoa, let's lift this out. Just like, oh good God, this is heavy. Wow. This thing is about 30 pounds maybe? Something like that. Okay. Ah, wow. This is a cool looking machine, guys. Take out all this tape holding everything together. Ninja likes to put lots of stickers all over their machines, don't they? Well, remember this little guy here? Well, that just sits right there in front of the machine and you set your cup right on it. And when you're not using it, it just sits on the side of the machine like that. Pretty cool, huh? All of this stuff does come apart for cleaning also. I'll tell you what, this machine is fantastic looking. I really dig how this thing looks. It's pretty cool. When you're making your slushies, you just open this little compartment up here and you pour everything down in that way. And this lever right here just pops up like this and allows you to remove this entire bin up front right here for cleaning purposes. The lever up here has got some nice spring action to it too. The exterior looks like it's got these metal parts on it, but really that's just plastic. So don't really be too excited about that. You might be asking why you can't make frozen slushies in this thing with no actual real sugar, and that's probably has something to do with freezing. If you don't have any sugar in there at all, then it can't really turn into a slushie. It might actually turn into a solid mass. In fact, if you try to make a slushie in this without any type of actual real sugar, whether it be sugar or honey or maple syrup or something like that, then the machine's gonna get mad at you and stop. So it's good that it does have a little bit of built-in protection for something like that. Unlike the Ninja Creamis that'll let you pretty much put anything in there you want, and if it breaks the machine, it breaks the machine. As far as dimensions go, this thing is designed to fit underneath your upper cabinets, so height-wise, it is just under 17 inches tall. Width, we're talking about 6 3/4 inches, and depth from the back, 13 7/8. I'm sorry, 12 7/8. So just about 13 inches. But that's to the front of the machine here. If you consider the spout in the front, then you're talking 16 1/2 inches. I guess what we should do now is try this out, see how loud it is, and see what kind of slushie we get. So I think we're gonna make some frozen lemonade. Okay, so let's open that up, pour in a bunch of water. We're gonna add in some pure cane sugar, wash that down with some lemon juice. And I'm going to sweeten this further with some allulose. Allulose is really good because it dissolves really well in liquids like this, unlike monk fruit sweetener. You might be asking why I'm using allulose and regular sugar. Well, I'm using the real sugar just to satisfy the requirements for the machine, and I'm using the allulose to sweeten it up further to get it to where I want it. I'll use that lemon juice to get the rest of that to go down. Then we're going to turn this on, set this to slush, and then we wait. Be interesting to see how long this takes. Turns out that the machine is pretty quiet too. You can see this is set to slush just the way I set it. And right here you can see the freeze level, which is set on, I guess, level 3 you would say. I can push this up and down if I want to, just to get a little bit different texture out of this if I wanted. One thing to note is that this thing is pretty darn quiet. In fact, I'm surprised at how quiet it is because I'm used to Ninja products being super loud. If you like a basic idea, here is my sound meter. Not bad. Okay, I'm gonna set a timer and we're gonna see how long this takes. Hey, by the way, if this is your first time here and you want to learn some cool new recipes, get some great cooking tips and tricks and all sorts of other kitchen related things, then start now by subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell so you never miss a thing. Let's see how this came out. Wow, check that out. That looks fantastic. But let's see how this tastes. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. This is perfect. The Ninja Slushi Professional Frozen Drink Maker is something I've been waiting for a long time. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be testing it out and going over all the functions. Once I get that done, I'll be back with a full product review and hopefully it's not a giant piece of crap. If you'd like a little bit more information about the Ninja Slushi Professional Frozen Drink Maker, I do have an Amazon affiliate link to it down in the description of the video. If you buy anything through those links, I do make a small commission, but it doesn't change the price that you pay 1 cent. If you like this video, you might like to see my review right here for the Ninja Creami Deluxe. If you don't know already, it's a machine modeled after the Paco Jet that makes restaurant quality ice cream. Well, that's it for now. I hope to see you back again here really soon, and until that time, I'm Joe, and I hope you have a phenomenal day. Take it easy.